Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If you need a personal reading, email me at jillytarot@gmail.com. Otherwise, this is just a general collective reading. Do not force it to fit, take what resonates, leave the rest, okay? Y'all, my kids are gone. My youngest child is gone for the whole summer. And I just dropped my other daughter off at her friend's an hour or so away from the house. So I am officially alone. All right, y'all. Let's see what is going on. It's quiet. Like, what am I going to do? It's so quiet, y'all. Listen. So quiet. It usually is anyway, because my kids are pretty good when I'm doing readings, or they're just usually sleeping by the time I get them done or whatever. Okay, all right, y'all. Let's just dive in and see what's going on. Okay, we're gonna expose this cult or coven. Okay, so it's gonna be, don't force this to fit. Now everyone's gonna be dealing with this issue. So, if you need a personal reading, let me know. No. All right, please like your hair. No, please, yo, maybe someone's getting their hair did. All right, and you're going to like it. All right. But, all right, y'all. But please like that, like the video, y'all. It helps push the video around, and comment, y'all. Just keep commenting a whole bunch of weird stuff. I like my weirdos out there. All right, y'all. But I really appreciate the love. Thank y'all for the donations, y'all. I really appreciate it. All right. Thank you. I have my PayPal and Venmo information in the description box below. Also, you guys can hit that $ super thanks to donate as well. Y'all rock, but you don't have to. But please, it is free to like, and it is free to watch these videos, y'all, except for the annoying ass ads. But please, y'all, show me some love. Show me some love. It's not that hard to love. All right, what's going on with this cult or coven, Holy Spirit? Let's expose this. Cover up. Someone wear a mask. Boo, 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 boo. Cover up. Okay. Someone could be trying to cover up that they're part of a cult or a coven that's greedy, has to do with money. Someone could be covering up their greed. Oh, they regret this. Somebody regrets this. Maybe someone joined a cult or a coven and they're regretting this justice here. Someone could be going to jail. Or you're going to get justice here. Someone could be under spiritual jail. We got a boat. Someone could live by the water. Someone could own a boat. Someone could be traveling. Fraud. Someone could have stolen a boat here. Stolen some money to buy a boat. Or something could be covered up on a boat. There could have been some cover up on a boat. What's this boat? Boat. Life insurance, yo. Something could have went overboard. Someone may have went too far. Travel. I told you, you got travel. Someone traveled, and I'm guessing across the body of water, through the woods. To grandmother's house we go. The horse knows the way. Road, yeah. There's definitely some traveling here. Maybe someone would travel to different locations to commit fraud here. Someone could be getting locked up here. There's some thievery to homes here. Someone could have been in your home. There could be some credit card fraud, some Ponzi scheming. Okay, Holy Spirit, one more card. Landfill. When I see this card, I think of trash. Someone's trying to get rid of the evidence here. You do got cover up as well. Someone could work at a landfill. Someone could work in like a construction zone. Or someone could be trying to get rid of some evidence in a landfill and traveling to a landfill to eliminate some evidence here. For some of y'all, this is someone you loved. All right. Like when I see life insurance, I feel like there's, and with cover up here, it's like people will like try to unalive someone for life insurance and trying to get away with it. It could have something to do with water. Like maybe someone's trying to get rid of something in the water or the landfill here or in a home. Or they could have committed some type of crime in a home and then traveled. Like I'm getting like there could be some credit card fraud here where someone like stole a credit card or something. And then traveled to use it at the ATM. And then like pitched the credit card overboard or in the landfill or something here. All right, Holy Spirit, let's get 3 cards here. We got Mature Man 5 here. Family room in a home here. Something could have been... There could have been a crime committed in a family home. This could be an older man and someone's expecting something. Someone could be 28. Someone could be born in May or on the 21st. Someone could be expecting someone to pass away here. Or someone could be expecting life insurance from a wealthy man. Who's an older man here? This could be someone's grandfather, or someone's like expecting someone to pass away, a wealthy... Yo, what the hell is... Wealthy man coffin. What did I just say? Life insurance. Greed. But there's some type of fraud being committed here on life insurance. I don't know if this is a cult or coven. That's what I was originally doing, but we're going to find out. I don't know if this is like some weird ass... There is a coffin. It's like someone's waiting on somebody to die so they can get their life insurance and then cover some shit up. All right, someone could have been doing death magic here. There you go. You're at the cult coven. And you do have imprisonment here. This mature man could be a nice guy. So yeah, someone's going to regret doing this when they get locked up. The hell is this? Death magic imprisonment here. Someone could be in spiritual jail for this shit. Someone could be actually going to jail for committing fraud, life insurance, using death magic on a mature man, wealthy man. Or someone is wealthy. You got 13 here, which is the death, the number on the death card in tarot. And you have coffin. 19 and 13 could be relevant. These could be dates that someone passes away. Someone could have already done this to a mature man in the past. And maybe somebody tried to do this to you and covered up someone that you love. Or they did death magic on someone they love for money. Message 7 could be relevant. July could be relevant. I'm telling you, someone could pass away in July. Ending 19th, 1991. Yo, there's a lot of... You got death magic. You got rest in peace, ending, coffin. So someone died. Or someone is fixing to die here. All right, this is... Someone could be going to jail 7 years, 19 years, 91 years, 64 years, 29 years. For this crime. There's a cover up here. For some of y'all, they could have gotten away. This is someone you cannot trust. You cannot trust this person. Their road is coming to an end. Okay? Some of y'all, this death magic could backfire. Ice King. Someone could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Someone could be 42. Something can happen when someone's 42. Someone's confused. Confused about what? Surprised. What? Surprised about what? That you're in held in high honor. 1458 could be relevant. Okay, someone could be part of a cult or a coven that... So for some of y'all, this ending is like a roadblock. Something could have been blocked. Like someone could be surprised and confused why this death magic didn't work. Maybe someone had already did this to a mature man. A wealthy man, and it's worked before. It was successful. And it didn't work on you. And now this person's like, what the fuck? For some of y'all, someone could have thought that this death magic was going to work on you. And they already started getting the paperwork in wraps. And it failed. This person could have been at home in your family room. This mature man could have passed away in a family room. And they could have gotten away with this. Someone could be a tarot reader, or someone could be watching tarot readings. Someone could be in the military here. Why is Ice King here? Ooh, they're in bondage. Or someone's going to jail. Someone could be in bondage. Someone could be born in 86. Someone could be crying. Was confused. Someone could be confused why they're getting locked up. Works, labor, effort. Someone tried. Someone could be 38. This could be your energy. Someone could have tried to block you. Cause you to be unalived. And they're getting the message that you're alive. And they're like, what the fuck? How is this person still working? How is this person still working? They're supposed to be trapped. For some of y'all, they were doing magic to get you locked up or pass away. So they could get life insurance off you. You could be 38 years old, born in 1986. On the 7th or July 19th, 14th, 1991, 42, 58, 29, 64, 13, 5, 19, 21, 28. These could be the ages of this mature man that passed away. This mature man could be 91, 94, 86, 58, 64. There's a group of flying monkeys that's going to destruction here. This could be the cult or a coven that's going to destruction here. And some with the house. For some of y'all, someone's getting inheritance. There's some with the house. Could be a yellow house with legal issues here. This is a karmic masculine here. 20, 30, 67 here. You're moving on from this karmic masculine. This person could have lived with you and they could have legal issues here. This karmic masculine could have tried to do death magic on you because you were moving on. You could be this Ice King. Someone could have tried to done death magic on this Ice King. Or some type of rituals. Why is death magic? Yo, I swear to God, I just saw that. I'm telling you, I was like, what? Someone could have done obsession rituals on an Ice King to walk away from you. Who is this that's doing death magic? A third party. A witch. She could be mixed. She can wear white shirts. Talk shit. 66 could be relevant. 12 could be relevant. December could be relevant. It's like this person was doing obsession spells on an Ice King. I think it's a feminine energy here. This Ice King could be a wealthy man. She could have wanted this Ice King bonded to her. What is their... Okay, how is this their third party, though? What is this? what is this? Okay, you got Earth Angel here. Child, you could have a child. Someone could be childish. Okay, third party, they could have a child with this third party. Who's a thief? Clearly. Rich guy, too, with the death number again, 13. 13, 13. Someone was doing death rituals, yo. For some of y'all, someone was doing death rituals on a child to get some money. Or they were doing some type of obsession rituals or like sex spells or some shit to get someone's money. To end something and to cover up something. Because someone was greedy. This is a type of fraud. So if for some of y'all, someone could have gotten some money. Okay, let's just regroup. Start a new story here. There could be a third party feminine energy here that had a mature grandparent, father maybe, that passed away and they got money for it. Okay? Some of y'all, it could have been a death ritual backfire. And it could have backfired on one of their family members and then shocked the fuck out of somebody. You got a coffin, you got to rest in peace. Somebody passed away. So, like, what I'm getting is this death ritual backfired on someone they love. All right. Someone tried to do death magic like a dumbass on an Earth Angel, and it backfired on a mature man and ended their life. And don't act so surprised, dumbass. And then somebody tried to steal. They could have stole someone's masculine. They could have stolen a house. Or they just do this. They cover it up. They unalive people and steal their houses, their possessions. They could have wanted to steal your house. But there's thief of a child here. Someone could have kidnapped a child. What the fuck? For money? What is this? What is this thief of a child? It's a relationship in reverse. This could have been someone they were intimate with, that they have a child with. You could be a sweetheart that's ascending here. Someone could have green eyes. You could have a child with someone you're not in a relationship with, who's a karmic masculine that you're moving on from, who has legal issues. Okay, there could have been a house. Okay, how is this? Who is this? Whatever you're doing, you're going to be number one. 52-7 could be relevant. You're achieving something here. Okay, this Earth Angel is achieving something here. Okay, hold on. Let's just backpedal over here. Who the hell is this Ice King to you? Someone you hold in high honor. 25-7 could be relevant. Some of y'all, this landed on moving on. You could be moving on. This person could have an entity attachment here. 49. They could have caused you a lot of emotional pain and heartbreak. Some of y'all, they're going to be in a lot of emotional pain in the distant future. This could be your karmic that has legal issues and they have a child with somebody else who was doing rituals. Okay. And this is someone who broke your heart. Okay. This is, I think, someone that you ended it with, because you got relationship in reverse with ending. Okay. There's an Ice King that you were in a relationship with that had a third party that they have a child with. Could be a love child. And this third party feminine was doing like obsession spells and death magic on you. You could have a child yourself. They could have been doing death magic on your child. They were trying to end your life here, destroy you. And for some of y'all, this death magic backfired on their father. Could be a father and a grandpa or a wealthy man. And they're trying to cover the shit up. Or they've actually done death magic before on... For some of y'all, somebody was greedy and did a death ritual on you. Someone that you love could have teamed up and did a death ritual on you to make it look like a natural disaster for some type of power here. To get you to unalive yourself here. Take yourself out. Someone that you were dating. Okay? They could be perverted. Someone could be into children. I'm not going to even go into all that bullshit. But this person could have tried to create some natural disasters by using death rituals, death magic rituals, for some type of power, for some type of money, for some type of greed. Maybe to steal your house, steal your identity, and something for you, end your life. Some of y'all, they wanted to abduct your child and have your child go into, or you even, maybe some like sex trafficking ring or something. You're divinely protected, though. This shit can't even... This is absolutely insanity. Because you're an earth angel. You have divine protection here. It's like this is blocked. And they're surprised. What is this child here? Nice guy sideways. Hold on. Someone sideways. Divinity sideways. For some of y'all, okay, for some of y'all, someone was doing sacral magic on you. So they could produce a child off of your sacral energy by doing these rituals here. And they could have stole your sacral energy to produce a child. Like someone was like doing like a destiny swap. So they would steal your divinity and your nice guy and have a child with them. It'd be you, basically. Without doing the work. When you've done all the work. With works, toils, and labors here? What is this? A spiritual awakening here. This whatever this ritual did, it sent you through a spiritual awakening. It might have sent them through a spiritual awakening too. Realizing God is very real. Courthouse here. Kind of sideways. Why is courthouse here? Family in reverse. Some of y'all, someone could be getting a divorce. Or they're trying to clean up something with the family. So they can avoid courthouse. Is someone with the family here? A broken family? Karmic family? Your intuition could have been telling you something. Okay, there's an accomplice here. Now we're getting to the nitty gritty dirty. Someone was an accomplice. They could be surprised that they're an accomplice to this. How are they an accomplice? Organized crime. This is in reverse, unorganized crime. They weren't thinking, dude, crime of passion to become a celebrity. It's like they had to do a death ritual on someone they love to become a celebrity. Make me a celebrity overnight. This person wanted a quick money. Like a quick fix at your expense of an earth angel. They're trying to clean this shit up. For some of y'all, their road is closed. They have no access to the sun. Look at it, it's blocking the sun. Like this person cannot travel towards the sun. Like somebody's road is ended. They regret doing this. Because you were someone that loved them or you were love. It's like God is love. You love this, like what the fuck? Like you see those hearts around you? For some of y'all, you started moving on from someone, so they did death rituals on you as a crime of passion here. And they regret this because you survived it. Some of y'all, this person could have childhood trauma. Maybe daddy, mommy issues with mature man. Maybe something happened to someone. For some of y'all, someone was doing rituals on a masculine boy. This could be like a father, uncle, dad. This is like family members. There could be a family members like that unalive a lot of people here. This is like there could be a landfill full of oh my God, like this is like something this family does for power. Make something look like natural disasters and they get life insurance policies, but it's death rituals, voodoo, hoodoo, I don't know what it is, but it causes people unalive, and then they get people's life insurance. It's like get rich quick schemes. But this is eventually catching up to somebody here. This is, for some of y'all, it's not catching up in the 3D, it's catching up in the 5D. Like someone's fixing to pass away. Like, it's just like they're under judgment here. There's too many 13s. Someone is pissed. That evil eye, send that shit back. Someone lied. Someone could have lied about expecting a child. They could have painted a false narrative about expecting a child. And they could have lied and said a child passed away. Like they had a miscarriage. Yo, what the fuck is this? Because this person was jealous. This is like a third-party feminine energy. I don't know, they got an accomplice here. Who the fuck is this accomplice? There's an accomplice here. They could have legal issues, or someone try to get someone to have some legal issues here. Or someone's going through a spiritual awakening that they're a part. For some of y'all, they could find out they're part of they're an accomplice here. Someone could work in the medical field. Someone could have lied about you being sick or something. Or something with the doctor. Okay, what is... Someone painted a false narrative here. What is this? A dark high priestess. Okay, holy fuck. Okay, so here it's a whole witch. It's a feminine. She could very well be mixed. Okay, this is a dark witch. I'm getting it's a feminine. It's a dark witch. She could have short-cut hair. She could wear contact lenses, colored eye contact lenses. This person could dye her hair green, maybe red. She painted a false narrative about a child. This could be an accomplice in a crime. It could be a crime about being pregnant. It could be a spiritual crime. A lie. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Somebody could have done some rituals, obsession rituals and death magic on you to get someone to walk away from you. Or she painted a false narrative about being pregnant, and then she lied and said this baby passed away. Oh, have pity on me, baby. Or because they had to clean it up. Like, oh, okay, I'm pregnant. Now I got to clean it up. Oh, the baby died. The fuck is wrong? This is someone who could have a demonic entity attachment, like literally from doing these rituals here. This person wanted power. And you could have noticed a lot of natural disasters happening in your house. Someone's doing fucking rituals on you. Some of y'all, you could have saw this. With the awakening card, you could have saw this. And so this person freaked the fuck out and started attacking you more. You healed from whatever this shit is. You're a healer. You're like the type of person that hugs someone and they start to heal. They can feel the energy exchange. And this person attacked an earth angel here, a divine being here. This is insanity. Touch not my anointed. Maybe if they picked up the Bible instead of a voodoo book, they'd actually have some esoteric knowledge instead of being the high priestess in reverse that gets their energy from the devil. Like, look at this. This is someone who has an entity, a demon attachment. Some of y'all, they could have lied and said you had a demon. They have a demon here. Somebody is demonically possessed. Like, and these rituals, some of y'all, this shit is backfiring, and they've done this to their own family members to get money. They could have painted a false narrative that they were getting some money, and they killed their own family member. They could be an accomplice in a fucking crime, because this person could have started dating this moron. Like, what is this? Or the accomplice in a crime, like, what? I'm gonna need more. Let me just organize my table real quick, y'all. I'm going to pause this. Okay, for some of you guys, somebody traveled with this person who committed a crime in a house in a family room, and that's why they're an accomplice in a crime. You have a crime of passion too. This third party could be a female who does crime of passions by getting jealous and doing death magic on anyone this person tries to see. And then you got false narrative here. Someone could have lied to a courthouse. Or lied on a healing earth angel. There is a lot of fighting here, you guys. Someone could have a lot of legal issues here. Someone could be going to jail here. Okay, where's my, here we go. They could have lied about this crime. Lied about a child, all the above. Okay, what's this crime of passion here? Whoa. The devil. It's a death ritual. Cruel, addiction, slavery, unhealthy involvement. It's like someone's obsessed. Someone ignored their gifts of faith. They ignored their intuition here. And they end up being an accomplice in a crime. For some of y'all, this person was your person and they became karmic. And they lost their divinity because they refused to listen to their intuition. And now they're an accomplice. How are they an accomplice here? You got involvement here and greed. Okay, on this written on this devil card. Someone was weak. Someone could be a Leo. Someone could be a Capricorn here. But you got being bullied. Someone was bullied into being an accomplice. This could be a satanic cult. So they got something on this person. Okay, what do they have on this person to be able to bully them into being an accomplice? Or maybe they're bullying them because they know they're an accomplice. They got them lured into this. What? Maybe unknowingly, Chariot in reverse, Cancer energy here. Cancer, Leo energy, wrong direction, lack of judgment, failure, unfairness, scattered energy, trouble, pressure, weak, insecure, suspicious. Someone took a reckless action here to be an accomplice in a crime. What is the crime here? It could be a crime that has to do with the legal law, fraud, covering up life insurance. What is it though? Holy Spirit, what is this crime? Or it could just be a death ritual. Drowned in the past, distressed, fear from childhood. Someone could have childhood trauma. But the crime has to do with children. Okay, the crime has to do with children here. You could have a child with this person. This is someone that you know. A Knight of Cups could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or there was an attractive offer. Okay, someone offered someone something to do what? And something with children here. Or someone they're familiar with gave them it doesn't necessarily have to do with children. What was this attractive offer? Someone could be a narcissist here. Because you have flying monkeys and narcissism is on this Knight of Cups card. You have the devil card. Someone was offered something here. Okay, that's way too much. Way too much. It could be offered money. King of Pentacles here. Someone gave an attractive offer, seduced. It's like and someone they're familiar with. Someone from their past, maybe from childhood. Maybe not necessarily all the way from childhood. Maybe in the last 6 years, they met this person. Could be a Leo, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Capricorn. There was an attractive offer here. Like someone offered someone, I'm assuming money, to do something here. What was this? To commit fraud? Like what was this offer? Wish fulfillment in reverse, though. Cannot be satisfied. Abuse. To abuse you. Greedy. Okay, what were they? They were offered to abuse a sweetheart. It's like someone was paid to abuse a sweetheart. Like, what the fuck is this? A Queen of Cups energy who loves their family. Someone was paid to abuse someone. How so? You got legal issues. Something to do with legal issues. This is kind of sideways. There's an injustice here, you guys. Wrong decision, illegal action, nepotism here. Lawlessness. God warns about lawlessness. The lawless one. The Antichrist. The lawless one. That God warns us about the Antichrist. He will not regard women. Someone is evil. Evil, evil, evil. Greedy, abusive, hollow. They don't have a soul. They're karmic. Some of y'all could have thought this was your person. They were a partner in a crime. Some of y'all, it could have been a drink. They could have tried to poison you. You could have drank this drink. Or someone drank something. They could drink like poison and cover this shit up for life insurance. And they could have done this to a whole plethora. Someone was in competition. This was abuse. This could have been physical, external conflict. You could have been targeted here to be attacked. Like, I'm getting like gang violence here. Or you had to go through a lot of obstacles here because of these arrogant ass, greedy ass people. There's a Page of Swords here. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Persuasive communication. Someone was persuaded into doing something here. Into taking an offer. This is also someone who doesn't care about feelings. This person wanted greed. What was this? What were they paid to come and give you love and then take you out? Like, it could be like a hired hitman. Or they're an accomplice and maybe they're like, well, maybe this person's like, okay, I'm going to go do love spell on them, but it's really poison. So now they're an accomplice in a cult. Something like that. What the fuck is this? 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Financial failure, polluted, guilty. Someone's going to be guilty, charged with, they're guilty here. Theft, entanglement, unwise decision, guilty conscience. And someone definitely has a guilty conscience here. They're sitting in regret and shame. It's like someone betrayed love for money. It's like a Judas betrayal here. Like, what is this, though? Travel, materialism. It was for money. They wanted to get rid of the difficulty. Resettle somewhere else. Travel on a boat in a big mansion or some shit. They wanted to move on and at your expense. Wrong direction. Someone took a dirty ass offer. They regret this because they did this to true love. To their 2 of Cups. It's like somebody... The decision is made. King of Cups. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Farewell. Leaving the past in the past. You made a decision to leave someone behind. Annoying trivia. Someone could be tangled up in a web of legal issues for lying and they could have committed fraud or lied. This could have to do with lies in a court system. What is this false narrative? What did they lie about? Page of Wands. Someone could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. A message. It was a text message. Okay? Somebody sent someone a message and it broke someone's heart. It was a lie. We have gossip and slander here. There could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Someone was persuaded by communication to a lie in a text message here. Okay, what was the lie about? You got Earth Angel again. Earth Angel and Sweetheart here. 2 decks twice. Suicide, death, harsh, painful, loneliness, sorrow, imprisonment, conscious struck. Someone could have lied about a death. They could have lied and said someone died for life insurance here, and now they're an accomplice because you survived this death ritual. Or they lied about how somebody died. And it could be this mature man and they're going down. Because someone's going to find out. And now there's a lot of fighting here. Or they lied and said that they were pregnant and then the baby passed away. Someone could have sent a text message that they were going to kill themselves. And that persuaded someone to leave you behind. You got 10 of Swords. Fatal disease. Going down, bankruptcy. End of relationship, destruction. Time to let go. Some of y'all, they lied and said that you had a fatal disease, like you had HIV or some shit. And I did see doctor. They could have lied and said you had an STD. Okay, who is this lying? Could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. 6 of Wands sideways. Be defeated, failure. The opponent prevails, the other wins. It's like someone wanted to be victorious. Someone could live with this person or stable wealth partnership. Someone that they were in a partnership with. Maybe they just slept with this person or they were in higher level commitment. Aries, Leo, Sag energy, yo. Lied and said that they lied and said something to get someone to end a relationship with you. Or they lied and said somebody died and that they were going to get a home. That they were going to get a house, a big ass house, property, some money. And it was a lie. And they could be an accomplice in this fucking crime. Or someone could be finding out this person was doing, ooh. There's something missing. This was a bad investment here. Someone's financially, someone's in, oh my God, someone's in a ton of debt. Financial loss, family, death. Error, materialism, greed, dishonesty, unskillful, clumsy, rigid. Workaholic. You got not get paid for completed work. Something is missing. Hierophant in reverse. Bad advice. This could be a dark cult coven. This is a distorted high priest. Energy. Deviation of information. There was a lie to get someone to walk away from somebody that they loved. King of Cups. This is, they got someone to walk away and it had to do with, oh, someone in my family died and I'm getting life insurance or some shit. This was a lie. For some of y'all, they actually killed their own, or the death ritual back fucking fired. Somebody could have left their sweetheart to be with a bitch who was doing death rituals on their sweetheart. And it backfired and killed their family member that they thought they were going to get life insurance from. There's a cover up here though. Or they for some of y'all, they said they were getting life insurance that their parents or their dad or grandpa died, but in reality, it was on your death. But it backfired. Some shit. Yeah, there was a sharing of wealth. This person offered money. I'll give you money if you... And someone's not getting paid for this. Someone offered money to do something. To be an accomplice in a crime in a home. For some of y'all, they took an offer to unalive somebody for money. Hey, look, if you do this, such and such, you'll get money. Did they even know what they were doing? Do they know what they're doing? Because they regret this now. Do they know? Judgment. Growing. They're under judgment. The end of a situation. Judging or being judged. Someone's under judgment, yo. They had to protect themselves. They could be trying to protect themselves. High priestess, or you could be a high priestess. High priestess. Hold sacred knowledge, secrets, keeper of secrets here. You could have had to regain your physical strength here And you went through a rebirth and an awakening here. This high priestess did. Because this death ritual put you through a death and a rebirth. You could have been near death. Almost near fatality here from this death ritual. But you survived. You came back out of your grave here. You rose from the dead here. Because this was meant to take you out. And they were trying to get money. And this is an accomplice and someone that you thought was love. This was a plan for success. And something with a child, maybe to keep. Someone could be a Leo, Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You could have a child here. Okay, someone is planning on sharing. Oh. For some of y'all, why do I get someone was keeping a door open to a third party because they're waiting for that money to come back and give it to you? For some of y'all, you got Hierophant reverse. Maybe this person wasn't giving you a commitment because they were waiting to get the money from this third party, and then they were going to give you that money. But there's no... Oh, what the fuck is this shit? This is a change of job. Something is missing. Termination of efforts. It's like this person put you on hold because they're waiting to get money from a third party and then take that money and give it to you. So it's like they were using this other person, but they broke your heart in the process. Like, what is this shit? But this could be an accomplice because this could be a murder. What is this life? Maybe someone just got life. For some of y'all, someone just lost a family member and you got magic here. Ugh. Skillful manipulation here. Someone's doing magic to achieve their goals here. For some of y'all, someone wanted to unalive you with death magic and then give this money back to their third party and leave you behind. You're moving on here. This was a painful ending. The end of a situation here. A karmic situation here. Successful negotiation. Someone did something for a Wheel of Fortune here. Why did they regret this? Tower in reverse. It's self-imposed prison. And they were a slave to the flesh here. They wanted inability. It's immovable circumstances. Inability to change, to grow up here. Someone's stuck in a childish mindset here. You could have had a fight for yourself. For some of y'all, this person was still keeping a door open for a third party that was doing death rituals. And there's something with the life insurance. For some of y'all, this person was putting you on hold because they were waiting to get some type of wealth from a family member in a house. Or some of y'all, for some of y'all, they live in a house with a third party. So for some of y'all, they proposed to someone else and married someone else. But you got Hierophant in reverse. New lover, seduction. Attractive out. For some of y'all, they loneliness. It's like someone was creating... They were trying to delay something for you. Delay your happiness. And you're going to get justice for this. For some of y'all, somebody took an attractive offer because this person had money from a life insurance policy. Okay? An attractive offer. Maybe they got seduced by someone who's sexy. And this, for some of y'all, the crime of passion was just sex. Okay, so let's flip this. They chose a fraud. Some of y'all were in love with somebody. They left you behind and took an attractive offer, seduced someone. There could have been a love child produced here. Maybe they fucked in a family room at their dad's house. Or someone lied and said they were getting life insurance. There's something to do with life insurance here. It could have to do with money. Okay, oh, I want to be over here because they're going to come into a lump sum of money. But this was a fraudster. Or somebody wanted their money and said they were pregnant here. From a mature man. Okay, maybe the person you were dealing with was wealthy. For some of y'all, they were doing rituals on a wealthy man to get them to marry them so they could eventually take them out for life insurance by poisoning them or some shit. But why? The accomplice in crime here is just somebody paid someone to seduce. It's like somebody paid somebody to seduce someone to sleep with them. To commit fraud here, maybe to get money from a child, saying, oh, I'm pregnant, I need money now, yada, 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 yada. So they'd share the wealth with them and give them money. For some of y'all, okay, this mature man, okay, let's rotate angles here. Some of y'all, someone looked into someone's future and saw that they were going to get, or they knew that they were going to get some type of life insurance money and they were going to be wealthy. And maybe they were going to own some property from a house. Somebody knew this, so they lied. They could have lied and said they were pregnant, so someone would have to pay child support or give them some of this money or some of this life insurance that they inherited from an elder that passed away, okay? Or that was expecting to pass away. For some of y'all, it could have been a woman or a man that was expected to pass away, and they were waiting to get money, a life insurance from this, okay? Because this person was greedy. And somebody could have known about this. For some of y'all, they wanted to take you out with death magic so they would eliminate the competition with the Five of Wands. So this wealthy man would then give to them, because you would be unalived and out of the picture, and they would be expecting a baby. And so now this wealthy man has no choice but to be with them, this other third party, and raise a child. But there's a lot of lies here and cover up. Someone's trying to cover some shit up here. For some of y'all, there was no child, so now your person is trying to cover as if none of this shit happened, if they didn't leave you out in the cold for this third party, who lied about you, who tried to unalive you, like, and as if she was a fraudster here. She wanted this, she was doing some type of divination to look into this wealthy man's future to see that they were coming into some money, or they knew they had some intel that this person was coming into some wealth from a family member. Or somebody convinced your person to leave them because they were getting life insurance from a family member. But there's fraud here. Or this is just a fraud situation because someone is part of a cult or a coven and does dark spiritual practices here. So they were able to manipulate energy to throw you off. Maybe they made it look like, or they try to stick an entity to you. To get someone to move on from you. To leave you behind. Someone could have legal issues here pertaining to a house. For some of y'all, someone was trying to lie on the documents to obtain a house from a wealthy man or to switch their name to the life insurance policy. And that's why they're going to jail, because they manipulated, they changed some of the information on legal documents so they would become part of the life insurance. For some of y'all, they were doing rituals to get someone confused, because you had confusion and illusion here, so they could get them to sign a document so the life insurance would be sent over to them while they would do death rituals or something like that. Or someone could have been naturally dying and in hospice or something. For some of y'all, this person knew they were getting some type of wealth. Or maybe this person already has money. Could have been a female who was expecting a wealthy man to get money by an older, mature man passing away. So she was doing rituals, okay, to get someone obsessed with her and leave you behind and unalive you while stealing this person and possibly getting them pregnant, getting them, I don't know. Or they were all doing voodoo, hoodoo, stupidoo, whatever the fuck this shit is, for money. It was all for money, y'all. or greed in general to steal your man or some shit. Like, this is insanity. All based off of lies. And the lie, for some of y'all, someone lied and said you were doing death magic on them, and this was her doing it. She was doing it. For some of y'all, they could have been both part of adult cult or coven, okay? And they lied and said, oh, they're doing death magic on you. So they participated in doing death magic back on you, and it backfired. And it could have taken out someone in their family, a father or dad or uncle or grandpa or some older parent. And it backfired. It was like an attractive offer. Hey, well, let's do death magic here and get money. Okay, because this person was doing death magic on you, so let's do it back. Okay. Or it was like, okay, let's do this and we can share the money. Or someone's like, if you propose to me, if you marry me, I'll give you the money. You'll be on my life. I don't know what the fuck this shit is, y'all. There could be 3 people under judgment. Someone wanted power and status, emperor. Someone could be an Aries, doesn't have to be. But someone wanted a wish fulfillment here and get promoted. For some of y'all, they just wanted to get promoted in a society here at your expense, doing death magic, but you're a ritual. So for some of y'all, it backfired onto this emperor. Or they're under judgment for it, and they're going to meet Jesus soon. For some of y'all, this is a society. Okay? Somebody lied to the society and said that you were doing death magic on them, and so they all participated in doing it on you. And you weren't taken out. And so now they know that you were the truth and this was a lie. And this is a big problem because you're held in high honor here. Like, somebody could have lied and said you were doing death magic to a cult to get them to do it or something. Yeah, thief, to try to steal something here. This is lying, deception, cunning, trickery, warning. They could have been warned. You could have warned somebody that they were doing voodoo and they didn't listen. But you got hidden illegal tactics, sabotage, lovers, lust, temptation here. Someone painted a false narrative to steal someone's lover because they were greedy. And they had an accomplice, maybe. Okay, maybe that's what they did. They had an accomplice of a family member. Okay, maybe there was this female that had a mature man, or maybe a father that they're part of a cult or a voodoo priest, high priest in reverse. There could be an Aries father figure that they could have lied and said, hey, they're doing death magic on me, but it was this person who was doing it. She had an accomplice here, and then it backfired and took that person out. Or someone lied and said they were pregnant. Someone was going to be a father. And they could have lied and said that to get someone to give them money over a pregnancy. Or they were lying and saying they were going to get promoted in a career. It's like there's a mature man. There's an older man here that lied and said that if someone participated in something illegal, they would get a promotion. It was a lie. There's a lot of lies here. Someone could be a Taurus, an Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. This is completion and ending here. And they're an accomplice. For some of y'all, they were originally coming in to do death magic. Maybe to fall in love and get all your information, get you, to fall in love with them and then take you out. And maybe they fell in love with you and now they regret this. Could be like a hired hitman, but spiritual hitman. There's a lot of conflict in this group. Ice King, Queen, someone could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, feminine energy. Someone could be 41. Someone could be a Cancer. Someone has less. There's a karmic feminine, Ice Queen. And then there's this Earth Angel who's number 1 and a healer. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody was fucking abused. someone lied and said that they were abused. Okay. Others of y'all, you have a special gift here. Someone was jealous of. Someone had you may have called someone out for doing magic on you. This person was jealous at your gifts, this earth angel's gifts. And so they could have lied to get someone to do death magic on you, or they lied and said you were doing, that you had an entity or lying that lied and said that you were cheating or something, or deceptive, or lying and say that you were abusive, or somebody, there could have been a karmic feminine that lied and said someone like a masculine hit them or something. And she is like a cold ice queen, lied to the courts. You got falsity here. This could be someone's baby mom or baby dad that lied. Why is abuse here, though? What kind of or someone could have abused their power. They're waiting for results. Hard work. Someone put a lot of work into abusing an earth angel here. What the fuck is this shit? And it had to do with text messages. And someone's state of stability here. They wanted to destroy someone's accomplishments here. You got Justice and Chariot. Someone gets to move forward here. Someone survived a lot of abuse here based off of liars. Death magic. Some of y'all, your own father could have abused you. You had greedy ass exes. You got liars, deceivers, abusers, fraudsters that try to steal you for money, cover some life insurance shit up. Some of y'all, somebody hired somebody to take you out, and they're going to jail for that. For some of y'all, they hired a police officer. 10 of fucking swords. Somebody hired somebody, and the Chariot can be like a cop car. You got Justice and 10 of swords. Some of y'all, someone's going to jail for trying to pay someone to take you out. Some of y'all, someone could have paid someone to... You could have had sex with this person. You could have just been sleeping with them. Bankruptcy, miserable, going down, bad condition. For some of y'all, this person has an STD. There was some successful negotiation here. To block someone. You had to recover. You had to recover from this. This could have, you had to restore your health here from all this abuse. Whether it's mental, emotional, physical, whatever. This crime of passion, someone could have been jealous that you were moving on. A karmic masculine could have been jealous that you were moving on, painted a false narrative to your new person. Just to have you miserable because they're miserable and they regret this because this is illegal. This is a fraud. And they're trying to cover this up. These text messages or these lies. Somebody lied on an earth angel. And they could be going to jail for this. Or they're just going to naturally pass away, or they could be getting an STD here. They try to slow something down and restrain an earth angel from moving on from them. Meanwhile, they look like they could be married with a child with someone else. And that shit keeps coming up too. Some of y'all, they could have traveled. They could be planning to travel. There could be an Aries under judgment here. They could have traveled to an Aries or somebody of power or status. A Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and an Aries. And a Virgo here. Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, you're going to be abundant. You're getting a Wheel of Fortune. You're getting a payout here very soon in wish fulfillment. While these people are stuck and you have your sword the fuck up. Okay, something's coming in. You have improved status coming in quick after all this bullshit. All this abuse. Like, what is this? There's a lot of people involved here. You got an Ice King. So you have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius masculine, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius feminine, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio masculine, an Aries masculine, a Leo, could be a Leo child. Maybe you share a Leo child with somebody here. There's Cancer here. There's Sagittarius. I mean, there's Virgo. Like, what is this? Someone made an impulsive decision to be aggressive here and be a bully and abusive. It's like someone made a speedy decision to travel overseas to do death magic on you for an Ace of Pentacles. And you recovered. You recovered from a death ritual. So look at this. Holy shit. Sacrifice. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could have lied to this cult or coven to take you out. There was an exchange here, and it's a, ooh. Two Cups. There was a celebration. This was a collaboration of three fuckers. Impulsive. Aries, Leo, Sag. For an opportunity. A difficult choice. Money at your expense. And you love this person. And they chose money to take you out. And for some of y'all, it's because your ex or their ex lied about you. Maybe this person was indecisive at first. Maybe they were starting to fall in love with you. They had a decision. Do you want this money? And we're going to take this person out. And this person only decided because somebody lied on you. And they believe this lie, so they're like, fine, I got childhood wounds, so I'm going to go. For some of y'all, they have a childhood wound from a mature man, an older man that's already dead. And this is where it stems from. Abuse from an older man. Or you could have been abused by an older man. Or the same. And then there could be a third party feminine that lied on your current person that you were, or you're someone that you thought was your person, Two of Cups, that you thought was your wish fulfillment here, and they made a speed and hasty decision based off of a lie someone told them. So they participated in this death ritual. Tower. Explosion. For material. They wanted to cause a tower. They walked away from you to cause a tower in your life. Abuse you. For money. Their own Two of Cups. They betrayed. For a handout. For a payout. And now they're in a mental captivity. Because they did this to a high fucking priestess. A sweetheart earth angel. You cannot make this shit up. That's who you are. Or that's who if you're the person that did the death rituals, that's who you did it to. A high priestess, earth angel, sweetheart. Who somebody lied because they had animosity. They had some jealousy that this person, this earth angel, has some gifts. So they lied to you, or they lied to somebody. They paint a false narrative, and this person had childhood trauma. So they're like, fine, fuck it. I'm going to go do death ritual and be an accomplice. Cheers. Let's celebrate. We're going to get money off of this. I have no remorse because this bitch cheated on me. No, she didn't. Whatever it was, it triggered some trauma that this person was an accomplice. And they regret this, but this is something they all have to learn to heal their fucking childhood trauma. You recovered from this. This King of Swords could have some health problems. Fully responsible, carrying a burden. This Gemini, Libra, Aquarius masculine. This is fully responsible. Disadvantage. This is a missed opportunity, and this person has health problems. That's why they made this impulsive action to team up with these groups. This group of people could be 3 women. Because they have some trauma from like an emperor or an empress, a mother or father figure. They have mother or childhood trauma. And somebody lied. There's like a feminine. Maybe their ex or your ex. Somebody lied to them to create conflict between y'all's relationship because they were jealous. This person got mad, believed the lie, and then teamed up with them to attack you, abuse you, maybe ignore you or something, to abuse you, and you did nothing wrong. But they believed a lie. But this is what's healing their child. Ironically, you are the sacrifice here. You survived it, but you're like a Jesus sacrifice so this person could heal from their fucking little mom wounds from their childhood trauma. All right, so that's kind of like what it is. So I've summed up. You started dating someone. There was somebody that was jealous of this connection, a third party. They lied to the person that you were seeing. They lied to you on an earth angel because they were jealous of this connection. This person believed the lie, then waited and made an impulsive action to abuse an earth angel. Or they made an impulsive action for money. Like, okay, well, fuck this bitch. Or someone just simply did it. Okay, do I want money or love? Do I want money or love? Okay, I choose money. We can do the death ritual or something. Or at the same time, this King of Swords could have caused you to be in a mental prison. And then there's another third party that was paying someone to do rituals to make something seem like it wasn't. This earth angel was taken through the fucking ringer. Just so everybody knows what they did to someone innocent here. Out of jealousy, unhealed trauma, health issues. This is someone who has some mentally underdeveloped brain issues. Could have been stemming from their own abuse as a child. And they took it out on someone innocent. But y'all, this is what breaks the curse. For some of y'all, someone regrets this because they were showing loyalty to a mature man. It could be a family that's in a part of a cult or a coven, and they regret this, but they don't. For some of y'all, someone participated in these rituals because they have fear of abandonment, or they feel like they had to show some type of loyalty to this family clique. For power. And it's like, okay, well, you have to sacrifice someone you love. Who's it going to be? Well, I'll do it to this earth angel to please you because you're my family. Something like that. But you survived this. For some of y'all, it backfired on the person that convinced them to do this ritual. Or it backfired on the person that was the head honcho of this cult or coven. And this person died because of this ritual. And these people know it. They know that this motherfucker died because of this abuse on an innocent earth angel. This is like attacking God. Someone sent to heal them. And they showed loyalty to an emperor and empress, or someone that has some type of status, power. They did it for power, status, or a promotion, or to be a celebrity, but there's a false narrative here. You could have just had, this could have been a whole nother ex. Okay, you just had a lot of shit going on. You were being attacked from every angle. It's like you started dating someone, your ex was jealous, their ex was jealous, they were part of a cult or coven, doing rituals on you. Someone was doing life insurance. For some of y'all, you're getting life insurance from a mature man, and that's what that is. It's your reward for all this abuse. Whatever the fuck they did. They delayed, though. This abuse delayed your inheritance. You're getting the inheritance. For some of y'all, they tried way too hard. They overdid this, and they over-abused an earth angel. Like, it was over and over and over and over. And they caused you tower after tower after tower after tower after tower here. And they were paying money. Why weren't they giving money to the poor like this earth angel would do instead of paying to do rituals? Like, this is insanity. Somebody's stuck. For some of y'all, they sacrificed their own self because you were part of their soul. Some of y'all, 3 people could be dying and meeting the Lord, and they're under judgment. Whoever teamed up in this collaboration, the people that lied, there's a lot of consequences here. There's consequences here because they did this to the anointed. And you have a karmic wheel here. And that energy has to go somewhere. But some of y'all, you could have just transmuted that energy and took it because you were innocent. It doesn't go back. It teaches them a lesson. Because you could have the power to transmute, like, and this could, because somebody stuck an entity. They had a demon. It was like a demon in disguise. It's like a demon that's been after you, an entity that's been after this earth angel since they were a child. Maybe since you were very young. Or someone could have had an entity as a child, and you were the one that helped cast the shit out. By causing this person to be in... I don't know what the fuck this is, but there's a lot of deception here. I hope that gives you the clarity y'all need, y'all. I'm going to end it there.